Spooky. Don't be scared. It's Halloween.
You're telling scary stories.
Yes. Scary story. What are you getting?
Just water.
We'll share, I know.
Well,
I'll try my cordial.
yeah, I'll grab that because I can't get the bottles of water. I'll disturb the dogs.
Better just grab me a battery just in case. I'm ready. Top this up.
Anything else?
The mystery of Susan Brown. Hello, Susan. Welcome. See our little solar flickering lights? A lot of little flames. Quite nifty, actually. A bargain, too. They stand about 2 feet tall. First time we tried them tonight. Just put them in the sun. Been going for about 4 hours. I think I can hear Detective Brown coming now. Yes. Here's the boss. Hello, Lake Shadow. Good morning to you.
Oh, that's bad.
That's Detective Brown arriving in her Maserati police vehicle.
That's Detective Brown. I don't like that cordial.
No?
No.
Okay.
Too sharp.
Is it really? That's because it's lemon. Beautiful day here today. Got to about 34 degrees. We're just entering spring, so that's about 94, something like that. Beautiful day. It's a weird time of year. In the morning it was cool with the breeze, so I wore a dressing gown, and shortly in the afternoon it was down to shorts and t-shirt. But tonight is, right now it is 25 degrees. About 9 o'clock at night, I'm guessing. I don't look at clocks. So I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. It's nice though. I do remember when we were in the UK, 24 was considered a heat wave. And at the moment here it's 25 and it's beautiful. Do you remember when we were in London, they said 24 degrees, 3 days of it was a heat wave?
Yeah.
Well, it's 25 here at the moment. And it's beautiful. Yeah, so we've got the lamps ready for Halloween. What's been happening in your world? Raining. We don't get a lot of rain here, so it's a big event when it does. Actually filmed, we had that storm come in last weekend and I filmed about 30 seconds of the rain. Don't know why, mainly because we don't see a lot of rain, so I can always look at the video. Got some bits and pieces today to start restoring windows and doors, like, you know, stripper, files, little chisels, sandpaper, all that sort of thing, and varnish. It's raining where Susan is. Yeah, but these solar lights that you're looking at were $10. Probably normally sold for about 30, I think, didn't they normally?
I don't know.
They're about 2 feet high on a stand, like a lantern. No, not many builders work on the weekend. Most people value their family time in Australia. So unless you're working in mining or, say, train driving or things like that, most people have weekends off in Australia. Some don't, but most do. And it's good. It gives us time to do a few things when they're not here, because the building site's quite hectic. It's a beautiful temperature now. 25 degrees.
It's cooled down quick.
Yeah.
Wait to open up though.
Got to 34 today, which we expected anyway. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. That's not sharp, that's just lemon,
No,
that drink.
I think it's too strong, the flavour for me.
So if I make it weaker, you know,
Mm.
you can always go and top it up. What would you have, just water?
Yeah.
We got any bottled water?
In the laundry, but I'll disturb the puppies if I go and get
Mm.
it. So you'll have to fill up your bottle next to your bed.
Puppy sitting days will be over shortly. Just got a message, our daughter, husband and grandson are on a plane or about to leave soon.
Soon.
And they'll be back. They got to fly to Melbourne for business. What's tomorrow? Sunday? Sunday.
No, they got to pick something up from that lady, remember I told you?
Yeah, but they're,
And then come home Monday. They
yeah,
landed
saying
at
they're there Melbourne Sunday and back here Monday. Monday night or?
No?
Yeah, actually, I'll go down and show you, but you don't see it very close up. The wife will have to show me if you can see it. I see that okay? Or
Just give a sec because of the
well, if
way.
you just look into my camera, you'll see straight away.
Oh. Down.
Down?
Down. Down. That's it.
That's what they look like.
Back up, yeah.
And you probably won't see on top, but there's a little solar
No, you
panel.
can't see on top.
Little solar panel on top. Look cool though. Like I say, it's flickering. That's just the diodes in there.
Yeah. You can see that clear.
I don't know where the hole is. There? Yeah. I actually wet them when I was watering too. It didn't seem to affect them.
It says they're waterproof.
Oh, they are now. I didn't know. Didn't realise it's wetting behind the rose bush. Yeah, now I'll be doing a separate solar setup for my lighting out the back. Solar panels here are now really cheap. They didn't used to be, but they are really cheap now. I'll just set up a 12 or 24 volt system for lighting, and even might have some of those strip lighting too. But that's pretty easy peasy work. In fact, it doesn't take much to put lighting in a home from a separate solar system. Yeah, most lights have the panel on there, but I don't mind wiring up 12 or 24 volt lines with a battery, a couple of battery banks. There's even batteries. You know, we can get 100 amp glass mat or gel batteries, because in Australia every 18 months they take the batteries out of the telephone exchanges and put new ones in. But the batteries last 10 to 15 years. And we can pick them up for about $100 each. So just 2 of those would do all my outside lighting with probably a 80, maybe 100 watt panel. Okay, I've done it for years. It's not complicated to do it. Oh, you mean these ones? Yeah, they'll just have probably a simple battery system in there, but they last apparently about 8 hours. And they're really not a light for seeing other than radiant light. They do look like a little fire, is what they look like. But they were a bargain at $10 each. Really was. But I'll have around the house, I'll have motion sensor lighting, solar lighting. That's easy to set up as well. A string of hummingbirds is like that. Each bird changes colour. Yeah, they've actually got lots of solar lights in the hardware stores here with all sorts of things. Some are like animal shapes.
Dragonflies, they're all cute.
Dragonflies, they have.
I like all stuff like that. Like people in the school oval.
Yeah, it sounds like it. It's a warm night. Might be having a couple of beers over there, you never know. A lot of people don't even do lighting. See, when people have asked me over the years, I've showed them a very simple setup for their patio, so they don't have to worry about a lot of wiring. You know, you can have a panel, a couple of batteries in a box, well hidden, and a light switch, and you can have dimmers. So none of that's complicated these days. And for just a couple of $100, you can set up all your lighting in your patio area. And most of the time, if we're in the patio, we'd only have a little light on. We wouldn't have full light, would we?
Yeah.
But if you wanted to, like if you're a guest over, you could light the whole place up. See if people have got a good memory. The title to this hangout is called It's Full of Stars. What movie did that line come from? That's the only quiz question of the night.
I have no idea.
I'm sure some people will. It's full of stars.
I don't know. I'm too tired. I'm going to bed.
Boom, 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 boom.
2000 Space Odyssey.
Yeah, very good. She got the one though, 2001. Yeah, pretty clever.
Only because she did the music.
Yeah, that was the hint. The monkeys bashing bones. Take your stinking paws off me, you dirty ape. What movie was it from?
Planet of the Apes.
Ah, you're on the ball tonight, aren't you?
Well, that was a bit obvious.
She's on the ball. She's leading everyone 2-0. Mr. Gundry. Mind you, she's here and you've got a 20-second delay.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a beautiful night. I'd bottle this. If it was like this every night of summer, it'd be beautiful. But it does get hotter during summer nights sometimes. I should do another quiz night. People seem to like them.
Yes.
I'll try and hum television theme songs. You're not to get all of them because you're on fire tonight, okay? Here we go, first one.
Go on then.
I'm trying to remember the theme song of this TV show, exactly how it goes.
I'm going to drink the water while you think of it.
That's it. It goes like this. Da, 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 da. Come on, you all watched it in the 80s. I mean, who really shot JR? It was all a dream. Geez, the writers must have hit a block. That's all I can say. That was the worst writing of a television show I ever saw. They did all the drama, the gun went off, and for weeks and weeks, nothing. Then the writers thought, shit, how do we get out of this? That's right, make it Bobby's dream. That's what it was all about. So all the viewers were in Bobby's dream. Really? But they never worked in Hollywood again. Maybe I'm not on. I haven't had one response. Maybe you've just left me. An old man on a porch, talking to himself. I pity the fool. Right, let's see if anyone's there. It's all the Halloween lights. I'm trying to do hum TV shows and you've got to guess the name of them. Here's one. Da 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 and etc. etc. I'll sing one, see if you can get it. I'll only sing the first line. Suicide is... There you go. If you know your TV shows, you'll pick that one straight, eh? What a strange song for the show when you think about it, being a comedy. Adam K, hello and good night. MASH, correct. No, Lake's going, I couldn't get that one. Definitely MASH. While we're on the subject of MASH, what was the name given to the radio operator? If you've watched MASH, all this is going to be very easy, of course. Hello, Angel, says Adam K. What was the name of the radio operator? What was his nickname in the TV series MASH? No, Mystic Angel, it wasn't Adam.
Yeah.
I remember watching, there would be My Favourite Martian on at 5 o'clock, and then at 5:30, F Trip, and then at 6 o'clock, MASH. Regular as clockwork. This is in the 70s, eh? And the answer, Junker, is correct. Corporal Radar. Right, this is a two-named word. It's not a real name in the MASH show, but it's a name that was given to her. You know the head nurse? I say that tongue-in-cheek. The head nurse had two names. What was she called? In the TV show MASH, the head nurse was called what? Even though it wasn't her acting name, or the... Well, we're close, Adam, we're close. That's not two words. It's actually one word, Hot Lips.
Houlihan.
Ah, here we go. Miss Smarty Pants gets it behind me. Hot Laps. Houlihan. Actually, the second Frank I never thought was very good. I prefer the more sophisticated character from Fraser playing that in his condescending manner. Yeah, the other Frank was a bit dopey. Let's see if your memory's good for other things. See the dog with a light on? See that?
Yeah.
That's quite clever. But a guy walking his dog and the dog's got a light. He's lit up like a spaceship. Look at him.
Yeah, so you can see him. One of the puppies has got a glow in the dark collar. I think Milo's glows in the dark.
Does it?
Yeah.
Adam says the movie is pretty funny as also. You mean the original MASH movie?
The one they bought out.
Yeah, the first. Well, no, the first one was a movie. Quick question, quiz question. We all know who was the first man on the moon. Who was the second man to step onto the moon? I'll take just a surname if that's all you have.
I have no idea. I'm so tired to think.
Who was the second man to walk on the moon?
Go to bed.
Armstrong was the first. Surely you all know. Come on. Who is the man left in the module that orbited the moon waiting for them? That's another question, but we haven't got the other question answered yet, and that is who's the second man to walk on the moon? And Mystic says a monkey. No. It was, and you'll kick yourselves, the second man to walk on the moon, who went with Neil Armstrong, was Buzz Aldrin. And the man in the module spinning aimlessly around the moon until he went to pick up. Adam's got it with Buzz Aldrin. All right, Adam, who was the man waiting for them in the module that went around the moon several times, lots of times, waiting for them to take the Eagle into orbit, connect, and go back to Earth? He never walked on the moon, this man, but he was part of that mission. Tom Hanks, correct? No. It's a good answer, though. His name was Alan Shepard. He's an Australian telling Americans about who flew into space. What's going on here? That must have been the most frustrating part of Alan Shepard's life, is that he could go all the way to the moon, but never walk on it.
The top bit just unscrewed, doesn't it?
Right. All right, who was the first man in space? Who was the first man in space? He died not long ago. You owned a soft drink company. I did. I had a franchise through Pepsi and another company called Weaver and Locke. I'll take that. It's not Gregorian. I think that's chant by monks.
Yeah.
Gregorian chant. Yuri Gagarov. Very close, so I'm paying that. You get that one, Adam. Yuri, that's right. And just yesterday, I believe, history was made in space when it was an all-woman walk in space in the space station.
Was that?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't know that.
Winnie now is the first transgender women to orbit the planet.
Oh, God.
I'm sure they're saving them for the mission to Uranus. I can't help it. It was funny.
I think it's cordial just got to you.
No, I didn't produce the soda. A lot of things came in syrup form. A lot of the products were canned, bottled, or bags of syrup in, the soda stream type thing that they used in clubs and etc. I did that for probably 8 years. All right, here's another quick last space question. Currently, the man behind the SpaceX project is who? There are many men behind the SpaceX project, but one that is a spokesperson and was at one time chairman. I don't think he is now. And he also makes electric cars. There's your clue. Who am I talking about? That's it, Adam. Elon Musk. The dope-smoking space cowboy. Woo-ha!
Never heard of him.
Elon Musk, you haven't heard of him?
No.
Okay. You're American.
Huh? Going to bed. I'll listen to you in bed.
Okay,
I'm too tired.
I'll be in shortly. I have a feeling, because the technology is already here, even though I really do like solar power and electric cars, I love them. But I think our future for fuel will be hydrogen. Oh, you saw the Joe Rogan interview, yeah. He was happy, he was orbiting. But I truly believe most industry and most moving vehicles, whatever they're going to be, will be powered by hydrogen because it's so easy to make.
You're gonna do them?
You can do them if you like. Are you brave enough? It's a brave new world. The wife is going to turn the lights out. No, just the top.
Just this bit.
Be brave. That's it. Ooh, put it up close to the camera. I want to show them. This is the internals of that. There you go. Actually, if you look at this. Do, 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 do.
Oh, so there's an off switch, huh?
Space. The final frontier. Yes, that's quite clever. Little diodes flicking on and off. What makes through the lens, it makes it look like a little fire. Here you go.
Yeah, hang on.
So yeah, who would believe? $10.
Yeah.
Bargain. Adam says good night to you.
Good night.
I'll have one more cigarette, and then I shall
You've
go.
got an on-off switch?
You don't need to. As soon as you put it in the light, or if you just put it upside down. Now it's a bargain at $10. You'd only need about $2,000 and you could mark out that trail and solder lights at them. Mind you, I think most of them go missing day one. Bit of a souvenir. Thanks, Adam. Yeah, it's dark down there now. I shall say a quick hello to you, live. But it's a beautiful night. 25 degrees still, slight breeze. I bet it's getting cold where Adam is. But this was always going to be a short hangout. We just thought about it at the last minute because we're sitting out here having a drink. Oh, cordial. Ooh, that's cold. That's cold. Well, we'll be hitting the high 30s next week. It'll be centigrade. It was 34 today. Beautiful day. No worries, guys. You have a great day. I know you're just starting it, but we'll catch up with you another time. Oh, here comes the angel.
It's not going to work, I just realised.
I'll show you. I'll show you how to fix it. She's panicking. There isn't off.
No, it's not.
Okay, I'll show you in a sec. All right, guys. Have a good one. See you tomorrow.